fit size. You then try on one of our 99 data fit shirts for the proper fit. After that, pick out the fabric, collar, cuff, placket, and in roughly 2 weeks, your shirts are delivered at the same cost of buying off the rack. And by the way, the neck fits too. Gary Michaels Custom Shirts at 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT, from cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
Are you ready to join a family-owned local company that values innovation, integrity, and excellence? Look no further than Lincoln Industries. They're hiring for first and third shift production roles, as well as multiple engineering and sales positions. Whether you're an engineer ready to design groundbreaking solutions or a sales professional eager to connect with clients, they've got a place for you. Come join their family. Visit www.lincolnindustries.com for more information.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's hard to choose a favorite at Hog Wild, but I'd have to say it's their award-winning ribs. Hog Wild buys their meat from those who share their high-quality standards, then hand rubs each slab with their famous seasoning blend and slow smokes them over hickory each and every day for flavor and tenderness you're gonna keep coming back for. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
The Sleep Gallery at Schaefer's can help take the labor out of your Labor Day. Rest easy with special Labor Day savings so you can transform your restless night into a perfect sleep. And it all starts on a new Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress, now with up to $700 in Labor Day savings. Or you can get up to $1,200 off on a new Beauty Rest Black mattress when you add an adjustable base. Plus, get up to 48 months interest-free. Transform your sleep and rest easy this Labor Day in the Sleep Gallery at Schaefer's.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
The Link Grill, Draft, and Crafts is your spot in Southeast Lincoln for great food and drink. They're serving new menu items and a killer craft cocktail menu with your favorite draft beers. You'll love their pizza and new entree options. It's a great place to watch any live events, and they have music bingo every month. They have an aggressive loyalty program that rewards fans with 7% back on all purchases. Home of the Nebraska Power Hour every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Order online at thelnkgrill.com or stop in at 84th and Highway 2 today.
Husker Nation, your women's basketball team is gearing up for another incredible season, and you can be right in the heart of the action. Get your season tickets today and guarantee your spot for another year of Husker dominance. Witness every key basket, every clutch steal, and celebrate every victory with the most dedicated fans in the nation. Don't wait. Head over to huskers.com/tickets and secure your seat for this unforgettable season. Go Big Red.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Kim with Midwest Bank. We know there is more to your business than numbers and spreadsheets. For us at Midwest Bank, the people who make up a business matter most. We believe in getting to know you and your business and providing customized banking solutions that help protect your business and help it grow. Schedule a free consultation with us today. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy Labor Day. They are thankful for everyone in the workforce who makes this country great and celebrate a deserved day off to rest and reflect. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is Monday, folks. It is game week all over college football. Of course, we had week 0 last week. AG and Raff, good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, AD? Nick?
Raff? Good. Doing good. Raffy, was it a blazing, was it 100-something degrees yesterday in Grand Island?
Oh, yeah. It was a burner.
Yeah.
Who's the
it was
attendance
very
like?
hot. Not as good as Saturday. Saturday, it was really busy.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, I think the people of Nebraska took the day off from the state fair.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Folks, you can see Raff and the Grand Island Nebraska State Fair until the 2nd of September.
Over a week. Nice.
Yeah, he's there for a few days. Going to be there. The Nebraska Lottery. I know it was definitely warm yesterday. AG, what's it like down there in AG this morning? In H-Town this morning?
Oh, it's 82 degrees, partly cloudy right now, AD.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too bad. Not too bad. Best time. That's the only time the Houstonians will go outside. When it gets above 90, you don't see nobody on the streets. It's like a ghost town. Except for me, I'm out there. I can handle it.
Well, you guys got that crazy humidity to go along with the heat. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a different beast down there, man. It's a different beast.
It puts the hair on your chest. That's all.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Raff know what I'm talking about. He's been in Bama, so that's all it does. Yep. Makes you stronger. That's what it does. Makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, fellas, this week, first of all, big shout out to all the students that are beginning at UNL today.
First day of school.
First day of school for a lot. You can see a lot of these parking spaces downtown this morning. You can tell there's just a different vibe. Yeah. Downtown close to campus with the kids starting back. It was kind of busy all weekend as far as that goes. Big Red Welcome was yesterday, most of the day as well. My big shout out to my son, AD. AD starts his first job, starts his job at the law office today.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. He sent some pictures. Mama was like, "You got to send it first." He was kind of like, "Okay." So he sent a picture in the suit and the lawyer briefcase. So crazy proud of him. Now starts your junior year. They've been doing rush the past 2 weeks, so I think actually she's ready for school to start to get some sleep.
Yeah.
And to do all the because they do all the rush and all the rest of that.
Sorority stuff. Yeah.
And they got to be all excited and happy and nonstop.
Nonstop.
You got to be peppy. You got to be peppy.
Yeah, it's definitely a production they put on for those. So shout out to all the college students that are back here at UNL today. I know everybody's pumped for Saturday. Nebraska kicks off 2:30 on Saturday, man. Nick, you got a presser this afternoon too.
Yeah, we got
this morning.
Matt Rule will address the media today. I'm expecting also that we'll see a depth chart released today, potentially.
Yummy.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said. But no, I would expect to see a depth chart. We'll see Dylan Raiola at the top of the quarterbacks there. There's a couple positions that I'm interested to see with left tackle, a couple of those linebacker spots I'd be interested to look at. So I mean that's what I expect today. We'll hear from Matt Rule for what we expect to probably be the final time before Nebraska's game on Saturday.
So Nick, did you win your tournament?
Well, so we
so
finished,
that's a no.
It was a 2-day. We beat the team that we were playing against. Yes.
Nice.
There you go. I'll say that. Over the course of the 2 days, we shot 14 under. So we were there for. I mean, I guess I should say this. So on Saturday, shot. What was it? I think we shot 6 under, and then Sunday shot 8 under. So it was a tough weekend. Could not get off the tee. Tee shots were not
That
good.
don't sound like a tough weekend to me, Nick. That sounded like you was hitting them pretty good.
Tough. It was very difficult.
Was it because of weather? Well, maybe just
weather.
the weather.
It was so hot and it was so muggy and just gross. And I had to buy three separate gloves because I needed to go through the 3 gloves because I would sweat through one of them.
Oh, see, I told you, it makes you stronger. Humidity, heat.
Yeah, or makes you a lot lighter and lightheaded and stomach crazy.
Yeah. There was
Stay hydrated. Water, Gatorade, no beer.
There was a lot of water. There was just a lot of water consumed this weekend.
Yeah,
not a whole lot of that. At least on the course. At least on the course. Off the course, I mean, of course.
Yeah, yesterday's heat, y'all, was different because I played Saturday, but it was Saturday was muggy, but yesterday, AG and Raff, when it's hot, you just see that haze in the horizon.
I used to see on the football field when we did 7-on-7 on the weekends. AD.
Yeah, remember it would just be blurry.
You'd be like, is that? What is that? Oh my God, I'm scared of what that is right now. It's called heat. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. Well, a few texts from the text line before we hop over to the first break. Unknown texter, Wyoming Husker, what's happened? He goes, I listened to Friday's show over the weekend. I wanted to comment on a discussion in regard to Come On and Running Boys in the late 70s. Through the 1980s, I had the privilege of knowing W.H. Brown. Okay, wait. Mr. Brown was on Biff Jones' staff for the 1940 season. 1941 Rose Bowl, he told how that song was his theme song for that team, and they would all sing it. Whether you like the Killigan's version or not, that song has a place in Nebraska lore. Wyoming Husker. Like I said, I did not know that. I do know one of the guys.
AD and I were catching strays over the weekend.
Oh man, we're catching bullets. I was just like, I never said I didn't like the song. I just said I prefer a different song. But yeah, we keep.
Yeah, you gotta. I told you, man. Fans, they get. Ooh, you gotta watch back, bro.
Yeah, it's like if I say I don't like because Runza is a staple in the basketball. If I was to say I don't like Runzas, doesn't mean they're not good for somebody else. It's just not what I prefer. But I do like Runzas.
Yeah, I'm with AD on that. I just don't prefer the little bit of hot pocket that we call a Runza here in the state.
Oh, it has meat. No, it has meat, so you can't even consume it on Monday through Friday.
Well,
speaking of, I know, I don't. So I haven't in years.
AG, have you listened to Jim Gaffigan's stand up on Hot Pockets?
No, I gotta check it out.
When you get a chance,
you need to please check it out.
You gotta check it out. He goes, no, it'll burn your mouth like lava. You gotta check out. Google sometimes. Go to YouTube. Jim Gaffigan, Gaffigan, I believe, but Jim Gaffigan. If you type in Jim Gaffigan Hot Pockets, bro, it's gonna be stuck in your head for a while. But
yeah, it's funny.
Wyoming Husker definitely appreciate that. We appreciate all the things Nebraska traditions, etc. Regardless if it's your cup of tea or not, still part of the history. And we'll get to some more of these as well. Mouth of the South, yes. Saturday's coming, brother. Saturday is coming. We've got a lot to discuss. We got the There's No Place Like Nebraska documentary that was aired yesterday for the first time. Very good documentary. I had a chance to watch that. We'll discuss that. Also, want to talk with you guys. What do you say if you're Norvell, Florida State's head coach, as they drop their first game against Georgia Tech on Saturday? And there is a slew of games coming up this week, week 1 games, including our beloved Huskers, man. It's getting crunch time. It's only 6 more sleeps now, so we're about there, y'all. We're about there. It is Monday, first day of school for UNL, and it is game week. Things change right now. It's The Drive. We got Raff at the Nebraska State Fair. Go check him out. He's there until the 2nd. We got AG down in Houston, me and Nick here at the mothership. It's 93.7 A Ticket. The Drive. We'll be right back.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy Labor Day. They are thankful for everyone in the workforce who makes this country great and celebrate a deserved day off to rest and reflect. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
$93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting mainly sunny skies, and it will be hot. We'll see an afternoon high around 104. Tonight, a slight chance of showers and storms, otherwise mainly clear with the low near 71. And tomorrow, a slight chance of showers and storms, otherwise mostly sunny with a high around 91. I'm meteorologist Kyle Puck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
A new school year is here with summer coming to an end, and it's time to get into proper shoes. Brown Shoe Fit is the place to buy this August with their sale on athletic shoes. Get $15 off any regular priced athletic shoe with respected brands like Hoka, Brooks, New Balance, and On Running. Don't forget, Browns carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start the fall season off right with the August Athletic Shoe Sale at Brown Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
It's time for a home technology makeover. And with special Labor Day savings on top name electronics, you can take your home, backyard, or tailgate to an all-new level. Choose from top name TVs like Sony, LG, and Samsung, including Samsung's popular frame TV that blends seamlessly into your decor. Experience game day throughout your entire home with a new audio system from Sonos, now with special Labor Day bundle savings. Transform your game day this Labor Day with the experts at Schaefer's.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
The Link Grill, Draft, and Crafts is your spot in Southeast Lincoln for great food and drink. They're serving new menu items and a killer craft cocktail menu with your favorite draft beers. You'll love their pizza and new entree options. It's a great place to watch any live events, and they have music bingo every month. They have an aggressive loyalty program that rewards fans with 7% back on all purchases. Home of the Nebraska Power Hour every night from 8 to 9 p.m. Order online at the lnkgrill.com or stop in at 84th and Highway 2 today.
Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I was noticing on your website, you have more than 150 new 2024 and 2025 Hondas in stock right now.
Yes, we do, Charlie. It's neat when you drive by and see all the cars on our lot, and we have most all models in all different colors available, and we even have more than hundreds on the way. We also have the all-new, all-electric 2024 Honda Prologue in stock right now. We have a few of them to choose from. Plus, qualified buyers get financing from just 1.9% APR.
How about your pre-owned selection?
I talk to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Honda, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Old School with DP and J.
And, this part of camp it happens in high school camp, when they have a certain amount of time before their game, before school starts and all that. And then it happens in college and it happens in the pros. I had more fights with some of my good friends, the guys that I'm considered lifelong friends at this point in camp, than with some, over-energized rookie trying to make a name for himself. Seriously.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We are back. We are Kenny Cheatham days away from Nebraska football. Cheetos. We are Keith Jones days away. We are Erstad days away.
Shout out to all them guys. Keith N. Jones was my running backs coach my junior year of high school at Central.
That was a good one to have it from.
Yeah.
That was
I was thinking too, AD. We're only 5 sleeps away, right?
5 sleeps away?
Yeah. Five sleeps away.
5
Monday to Tuesday, into Wednesday, Thursday.
So we are So we are Tahan Lewis. We are Brian Washington.
Brendan Holbein.
Brendan
Holbein. Yes.
Also number 5. We had
the best chop blocker out in the game.
Yeah, he would chop you
That
that
was
way.
AD.
No. AD did that. Holbein was,
Hey, Holbein, he had it mastered.
Holbein would take everything out.
He'll take a hip out. He will take a hip out.
I think
I'm thinking
Horn
if you were out there
David Horn were 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Omaha Central. Go Eagles.
I'm thinking 2 running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Any guesses, gentlemen? 2 running backs.
Nebraska ones only?
Nebraska ones only.
Yeah, Nebraska, of course.
Marlon Lucky was 1.
I was going to say, I was thinking I just couldn't think. Yeah.
This guy transferred to Kentucky.
Braylon Hurt. No.
Yeah, well,
it is Braylon Hurt.
It was Braylon Hurt.
It is Braylon Hurt. That's right.
Yep.
Nice job, Raff.
Braylon
There
Hurt.
you go.
Who?
Zach Lee.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, quarterback.
Did Jamal Lawrence change to 5 too? Or did he?
Yeah, Jamal Lawrence was 5.
I believe he did.
He went from 10 to 5, I believe.
Yes, he did.
Josh Mitchell.
Jay Mitch. Also, we can't forget our guy, man. One of the best punt returners in the history of Nebraska football.
DeJuan?
DeJuan Gross.
Oh, DeJuan. Yeah, that's right.
DeJuan Gross. Yep. DeJuan Gross.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's coming. Omar Manning, number 5.
Omar.
Yeah, Omar. That kid was a specimen, man.
Yeah.
He was a specimen. For sure. He was a specimen. And you know what? Think about it, man. Sometimes things work out for guys here or anywhere, and sometimes they don't. That was one that just didn't work out.
Didn't work out.
Well, it did work out, you guys. Yesterday, I watched There's No Place Like Nebraska. And Raff, big shout out to you again. They reached out to you, ESPN 360, of securing that interview on last. What was that? Was that Thursday that she was on? Was it Friday? Was it Thursday?
Thursday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday. Right around there.
Yeah.
Yes.
She did, her and her team, ESPN in general. If you've not watched it yet, you can watch it. Jen Carson Strauss. She was the producer for that, for the There's No Place Like Nebraska on the ESPN 360. It was a great, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know some people say, well, why wasn't it longer? Well, they only had an hour.
That's where I landed. I liked it. I was really, really pleased with it.
Yeah.
And I hop on social media, and you're not going to please everybody, but there's people pissed off that it was like a player profile type of thing. I was like, that's what this E60 is.
Yeah.
It wasn't a 30 for 30 on.
No.
That's where people needed to understand just like the difference in the productions that ESPN provides 30 for 30s are a longer, more comprehensive overview of everything. E60 is much more of a documentary type of specific, straight to the point, and it's in the title. E60, it can only be 60 minutes long.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I think for me, it was right in the sweet spot because I'll be honest. I mean, I like volleyball. I don't know if I love volleyball. I don't know if I stay around for 2 hours to watch a volleyball documentary. Just being honest. But an hour for me, that was perfect. 50 minutes. It was great.
I'm built different. I'll watch it. I'm a sports person.
I would sit right there.
My wife is struggling. She's like, why can't we just watch football? Why you gotta watch volleyball, baseball, Little League baseball, Little League World Series, Major League Baseball? I'm like, look, man, you signed up for this. You knew how I roll. I watch Ozzy Rules football on a late night. Okay.
You know, I do like.
Let's get it.
Raff, I'm with you. I think for me, the sweet spot would have been an hour and 15, hour and 30. I think you start going 2 hours. I don't. And for me, I don't. It'd have to be a documentary on something that really, really, really grabbed my attention for me to sit.
John Elway, 3 hours.
Stop it.
He cannot help.
I'll be honest. I think that depending on the content in it, it could have been really good. Like I think for an hour and a half, you could probably go a little more in depth. And I think a lot of people were a little frustrated that they didn't go more in depth on Volleyball Day in Nebraska. I think, though, we have to remember that that's kind of what sparked the interest of this. So it wasn't a documentary on Volleyball Day in Nebraska specifically. That's just kind of what sparked the interest.
Right.
And then, I mean, also some of the content was the unfortunate happenings and events of Harper Murray. And so like that played a part into it as well. So I think, maybe without that, the last couple of months, you would have been able to have more specific conversations about Nebraska's season just to stretch it to an hour. But I mean, they had obviously the unfortunate happenings and the events with Harper Murray and the legal stuff off the court. And I thought it was very telling. I thought it was very, very, it was important to the fact of talking about what the world is like for college athletes and just athletes in general now.
Especially at a big-time program.
Without doing the overkill of look at these victims, look at what they have to go through.
Right.
Everybody else is the problem. I thought it did a really good job of that blend, that natural
good
blend
balance.
Of this is what it is like on top of being just an athlete. This is what you have to deal with. And John Cook was as honest and transparent as they come of, listen, this is kind of what you sign up for. He said that.
Yeah.
And so I thought they did a good job of balancing to where you got to look inside of what these athletes maybe go through on a regular basis, but also it wasn't the overkill of, man, everybody watching at home, you should feel horrible for the way that you act. I think there was a good balance there.
You know what, you guys, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say too, I love too that they went back and showed like at the beginning and Terry Pettit, like, this just isn't something that was always happening. I mean, he was out there getting people to come out for Nebraska football games and show your ticket stub to get attendance and stuff like that. It reminded me so much back when Coach Kindig took over the Nebraska women's gymnastics team. I remember the first couple of years we'd be out at Nebraska basketball games and we'd have flyers and we'd be putting them underneath windshield wipers and all the fans' cars at basketball games trying to get them to come to women's gymnastics meets. So it's pretty cool to see just how it was built pretty much from nothing to what it is today.
Cook, when he was appointed head coach, you guys, he was young looking there. We all were. I got to think. Bill. When I seen Bill Byrne come out as the AD, I was like, "Good gosh, that was a long time ago." He's been the head coach. I kind of spaced how long that Coach Cook has really been here. Sometimes it's kind of like with Coach Osborne in football. When you just get used to something, that becomes the figurehead, the only person you ever think about being the coach, regardless of what sport it is. But when I seen Bill Byrne come out and introduce
Bill Byrne,
Cook, I was like, dang, that's been some time ago. And you know what, you guys, I like how Cook is a very reflective guy.
That was the part that I enjoyed the most.
I love that. He showed him going into mass by himself, just that quiet time. And he said these 3 phrases. He goes, every morning, and I love this one that he has in here too. 3 phrases. He goes, number 1, who needs me today? Number 2, he goes, would I be hired today if you were hiring for the coach? Would I be that guy? I love that, man. And then 30 says, what I want to be coached by me. So it's all these, that self-reflection. It wasn't about anything on the outside. It was like, what can I do to serve people today? Who needs me today? Would I be hired by NU today if they were hiring? So there's always this daily reflection of how can I get better? And then what I want to be coached by me. And I think that is huge because once again, I talk about my dad. My dad would always talk to his deacons. Very small church, man. Very small church. Like I said, and my dad would always say, how can I be a better pastor today? How can I serve my flock better today? Coach Osborne that same way. There's a reason why, and Raff and AG, we talked about this numerous times. There's a reason why very few coaches ever left Coach Osborne, even for more money, because they knew that guy's he's gonna be coached with full of integrity. He's gonna treat you right, and he's not going to change. And meaning that you know what you're getting with him. He's gonna treat you with class, dignity, and decorum. Raff, AG, correct me if I'm wrong. The only two during the championship years that I can remember leaving, okay, you had Coach Samuel that left, and correct me if I'm wrong, folks, and you had Coach Steele that left as well. But they both left their head coaching positions. Now, I know
I think Coach Steele went to NFL. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he went to Carolina.
He went to Carolina, so that was his reason.
So he didn't go to Baylor first. He went to Carolina first.
He went to Carolina because he wanted me as a linebacker.
That's right. That's right.
He wanted me as a linebacker.
They went to they all, none of those guys made lateral moves. They made vertical moves, and Coach Osborne, one of those guys, had vertical moves. He
and that's what you want. Yeah, that's coaching development, and that's a reflection of the head coach. So Coach
Cook has done a heck of a job with this. I love those three lines, man. Who needs me today? Would I be hired by Nebraska if they were hiring today? And then the third thing he mentioned on there, would I want to be coached by me? So I thought the
great coaches do that.
Yeah, they do, man. A lot of self-reflection.
Great people do that. Great people look at themselves every day. What I like, though, I didn't know he coached at Wisconsin. I was like, oh, it's a nice little narrative there between. Now, for me, the Badgers and Nebraska volleyball going, I thought it was just a rivalry because they were the best teams in volleyball today, not because, I mean, part of that storyline is like, oh, he was there one time, so I was like, oh, I did not know that.
And what's crazy about that is
sprinkle that in there. That was nice.
Just his forward thinking, because remember, he was the head coach at Wisconsin. He came to Nebraska as the associate head coach under Terry Pettit before he was named head coach. So there was a lot of forward thinking from Terry Pettit just to get him to leave a head coaching position, basically to become the associate head coach. And then the next year he was named head coach.
Yeah, he had to be the Padawan first.
Oh, the Padawan, yeah.
That's how it works. Padawan to Jedi.
The OJ CJ, good morning. He goes, ESPN. He goes, that show could have easily been 2 hours. He goes, but I thought it was very well done. And OJ CJ, good point.
I agree.
I agree with you, brother. Folks, we come back. We got some history. We got a bunch of week 1 matchups. And of course, it is game week 5, more sleeps. This the big bro Kenny Woolhite texts me, goes, don't forget Lorenzo Brinkley days away.
Zoe Brinkley.
So smooth too on the basketball court too, man. Oh my goodness, Zoe could play some basketball too. Must be a Missouri thing. I don't know. Might be Kenny.
Might be.
Was Shevin Wiggins hired?
Shevin Wiggins,
yeah,
number
Shevin
5.
Wiggins.
Chevo. Yep. Chevo. A lot of them. Folks, when we come back, we'll be back in about 5 minutes because we got the history coming up. And then again, we got loaded for this week's in sports. So, and also, there was a signing in Kansas City. Goodness gracious. They're just going to make Mahomes that much more dangerous again. We'll discuss when we come back, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
It's time for a home technology makeover. And with special Labor Day savings on top name electronics, you can take your home, backyard, or tailgate to an all-new level. Choose from top name TVs like Sony, LG, and Samsung, including Samsung's popular frame TV that blends seamlessly into your decor. Experience game day throughout your entire home with a new audio system from Sonos, now with special Labor Day bundle savings. Transform your game day this Labor Day with the experts at Schaefer's.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake, and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Follow the Huskers to the City of Angels when Nebraska plays at USC in November. Book your official Nebraska alumni travel package at HuskerFanTravel.com. Choose from 2 or 3 night options that include a downtown LA hotel, exclusive welcome event, game day transportation, and the official Husker Huddle pregame party. Add on game tickets for an optional upgrade. Transportation to and from LA not included. Join the official Nebraska alumni trip to see the Huskers play at USC. Spots are limited, so book your trip now at HuskerFanTravel.com.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy Labor Day. They are thankful for everyone in the workforce who makes this country great and celebrate a deserved day off to rest and reflect. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and my schedule can get a little hectic. From softball practices to going to class, traveling for games, spending time with family, and catching up with friends, I am always on the go. I want a bank that can help me from anywhere, but also be there when I need them. That's Midwest Bank. They have the same mobile banking technology as those big banks, but have that hometown feel that I like every time I walk through the doors. They make banking easy no matter where I am. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Power outages can impact traffic lights. If you come across a non-functioning traffic light, treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Learn more safety tips at les.com/safety.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. 93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting mainly sunny skies, and it will be hot. We'll see an afternoon high around 104. Tonight, a slight chance of showers and storms, otherwise mainly clear with the low near 71. And tomorrow, a slight chance of showers and storms, otherwise mostly sunny, a high around 91. I'm meteorologist Kyle Huck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting book. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Play ball! Summertime is here, and so is another action-packed baseball season with the Lincoln Salt Dogs. Bring your whole crew to Haymarket Park to experience the magic under the lights and the thrill of the game. Enjoy daily specials like Wiener Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Fireworks Friday, and Family Fun Day Sunday, plus special events and discounts. Don't miss out on the excitement.
Strike three, you're out.
Visit saltdogs.com to see this week's promotions and secure your tickets to unleash the fun.
Old School with DP and J.
And, this part of camp it happens in high school camp, when they have a certain amount of time before their game, before school starts and all that. And then it happens in college and it happens in the pros. I had more fights with some of my good friends, the guys that I'm considered lifelong friends at this point in camp than with some, over-energized rookie trying to make a name for himself. Seriously.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Boom, 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 boom. Happy Monday, folks. It's a balmy, sunny Monday morning here in the capital city. And it's going to be another hot one today, y'all. So I'm wondering I got to look up, see what Saturday's game time temperature is going to be, man, of those who are attending the game this Saturday. Trying to look that up here. 10-day forecast. Saturday, not too bad. High of 86 and sunny here in the capital city.
That's football weather.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. High of 86.
Football weather. That's the mindset.
Yes, indeed, my brother. Yes, indeed. I'm excited for it. You know what, Nick? What do you real quick before we hop into the history segment part of it, man? I want to hit this on the basketball volleyball again, real fast. There were some people that said, "I wish more players would have been interviewed." I thought they had just enough. I'm not sure.
Well, they only had an hour.
Yeah, you only have
like Jennifer says, they had to pick strategically some of the topics that were hit and what was going to be in line to what their whole overall topic of the E60 show, No Place Like Nebraska. So they had to stay on track. She said it. She said it was tough because there was just so many other stories going on that they could have globbed onto it, and they didn't. And that's her discipline as a producer to do that. So that's where I think a lot of people, if they were to listen to the interview, they would understand that she couldn't do that. She couldn't just, oh man, this story over here is awesome. Like, you got to stick and stay focused, and that's why sometimes you got a nice production crew.
Yeah, I think you have to make those decisions where it's like, okay, should we go more in depth on Harper Murray, or should we go ahead and jump to a different person and try to tell their story? I think they did a good job, like I said, going in depth, because if they didn't and they jumped around a lot, what the complaint is on Monday morning, it's, man, they just felt like, I wish they would have told us more. I wish they would have given us.
Yeah, they jumped around all over the place.
Yeah, they jumped around too much from player to player. I wish they would have given us more on Merritt Beeson or more on Harper Murray. So ultimately, there's going to be complaints all no matter what. Yeah. But I thought they did a really good job.
And also, too, she's looking at it from a national perspective. Yeah. I mean, we're looking at it as like Nebraska. Okay, we could hear more about, Alec, brother and sister combination, stuff like that. She's looking at it like, okay, what is the entire nation? Where am I going to get the most viewers too? So I think that's also another perspective.
Yeah. They'll be back. They'll be back. There's other stories here, obviously.
Very well done. Of that nature. Very well done. Very well done. In 1990, this day in history, Bo Jackson hits 4th of 4 consecutive home runs. Bo was a freak of nature, as we all know. 4th of 4 home runs. Oh, he was a dog, man. Dog. And then in the 2004, an American 1-2-3 in the 200 meter medals at the Athens Olympics. Sean Crawford won the gold with a 19.79, and he was ahead of Bernard Williams and Justin Gatlin with a 19.7. He was rolling out. Rafferty, what you got?
I'm going to go to 2012. 15-year-old New Zealand golfer Lydia Cole becomes the youngest LPGA Tour event winner and the first amateur winner since 1969 when she defeated NB Park in the Canadian Women's Open. So only 15 and a champion. That's pretty cool stuff.
AG, what you got, my man?
Fantastic. So we basically this summer experienced the first Esports World Cup. I mentioned it a few times during our show here. And so the numbers that state that it would be back here next year in Riyadh, not back here, but back in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia again next year. So you have 500 million viewers worldwide, 250 million hours of content, and you had another 7 million given to the club team, the Falcons, the home team that actually won the Club Cup. So you will get another on top of the 20 million they already won. They got another 7 million on top of that winning because they won majority of their matches of the game. So 21 different titles that were played. And like I said, it's going to be back next summer in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So that means that's putting every country on check, saying, hey, we got Esports World Cup, which is similar to the Olympics. And so you better step your game up. Get your game going. So you got that going on. So there's 24 days, or I'm sorry, almost 2 months of competitions going on inside in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So fantastic a moment for esports.
Love it.
We're going to try to get there next summer.
We got this question on let's see. We got this question on the text line from Thunderknock College. What's the story with Stivrins suiting up this weekend? So basically Lauren Stivrins, obviously, and he's talking in the red whites match that she was supposed to play professionally back in 2022, tore her ACL, and then ended up not being able to play. She arrived in Lincoln last week, asked Coach Cook, hey, can I just work out with the Huskers? And ultimately 24 hours before the match started on Saturday, that's when it just was decided, hey, yeah, go ahead and let's just have you play in the scrimmage. And so she's just rehabbing. She's about to play in the League One volleyball league, I suppose, if you want to call it, the new professional volleyball league starting in Omaha. That's the one with Jordan Larson, Justine Wangarantes is on there, as well as now Lauren Stivrins. So just rehabbing, trying to make sure that her body's ready to go for January.
Yeah, thanks for answering that, Nick, because I wasn't sure. I knew there was a lot of some things around it, but not knowing the other deep details of that that was going on. Folks, when we come back, first of all, Matt, Official Drive. What's up, brother? He goes, morning, fellas. So good to hear you guys to kick off game week. As always, we appreciate you guys in the show. Hope you're all doing great. Chef Matt, we appreciate you, brother. It's been too long to see you. But I don't care if you bring anything down or not. You just come down. Just want to see you, even a quick handshake, high five. And that's all the listeners. Come see us, man. We got coffee here at the mill. Chairs that are out there. Beautiful mornings coming up to do that, or days to do that with the temperatures cooling down. So don't ever hesitate to come see us or any of the personalities that we have.
I'm
here.
a little upset right now, though.
Why's that?
AG asked for 5 carries in the spring game, and we never got no response from Coach Rule.
I forgot we even asked that question. I'm good, Raff.
I don't remember even asking that question.
I do. You know what? Yeah, you do. You just refreshed my memory. We did. I remember saying that, but I'm good. You know.
Okay. All right.
I just get them on the sticks.
I'm fine.
Yeah, get them on the sticks. I can say, hey, let's play some Madden or some college football. There you go. See how you coach them up with the joystick in your hand, Coach. He would be down for that. He'd be down for that game of Madden or college football.
Well, folks, when we come back, we got a lot of games coming up this weekend. Most importantly, we have the Huskers coming up. I want to dive into that mindset going into this week. Of course, presser today at 11:30. It is officially game week here in the Cornhusker State. We'll discuss that when we come back, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting mainly sunny skies, and it will be hot. We'll see an afternoon high around 104. Tonight, a slight chance of showers and storms, otherwise mainly clear with the low near 71. And tomorrow, a slight chance of showers and storms, otherwise mostly sunny, high around 91. I'm meteorologist Kyle Huck for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Follow the Huskers to the City of Angels when Nebraska plays at USC in November. Book your official Nebraska alumni travel package at HuskerFanTravel.com. Choose from 2 or 3 night options that include a downtown LA hotel, exclusive welcome event, game day transportation, and the official Husker Huddle pregame party. Add on game tickets for an optional upgrade. Transportation to and from LA not included. Join the official Nebraska alumni trip to see the Huskers play at USC. Spots are limited, so book your trip now at HuskerFanTravel.com.
Are you ready to join a family-owned local company that values innovation, integrity, and excellence? Look no further than Lincoln Industries. They're hiring for first and third shift production roles, as well as multiple engineering and sales positions. Whether you're an engineer ready to design groundbreaking solutions or a sales professional eager to connect with clients, they've got a place for you. Come join their family. Visit www.lincolnindustries.com for more information.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Kawasaki dealership. Score up to $2,000 off the brand new Kawasaki Ridge. Built for work or play, the Kawasaki Ridge takes off-road comfort to a whole new level. Rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of August. On or off-road, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of motorcycles and side-by-sides in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down.
Power outages can impact traffic lights. If you come across a non-functioning traffic light, treat the intersection as a 4-way stop. Learn more safety tips at les.com/safety.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Old School with DP and J.
And, this part of camp it happens in high school camp, when they have a certain amount of time before their game, before school starts and all that. And then it happens in college and it happens in the pros. I had more fights with some of my good friends, the guys that I'm considered lifelong friends at this point in camp, than with some over-energized rookie trying to make a name for himself. Seriously.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0. And bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
$2:30. Our beloved Huskers take on UTEP Memorial Stadium, and it's going to be. I'm thinking, you guys, it's going to be a lot of noise in that place. The anticipation, I think, is going to be intense, man. Which I'm excited about. I'm excited about that.
Super excited.
Yes, indeed. Do you guys think that we'll see a depth chart today, or you think that's probably going to be Wednesday?
I would imagine
today.
I would want today. I mean, because then for the coaches, they already know what they're working on. They got a whole week to get things ready for the game. I mean, other things like just finish off the endings of whatever they need to do to polish up the players and what they need to know for the game plan, offensively and defensively and special teams wise. So get that depth chart ready.
Well, speaking of depth charts, we know what one position for sure, and that's going to be obviously quarterback Dylan Raiola. And I seen where this past weekend he had took Terrence T-Bud Crawford, a number 15 jersey up there. So you guys think it's 15?
It's 15.
Yeah.
There was never a question.
I told you, I didn't care what number we wore. You could wear 0, 150. All I care, just like, man, just go out there and lead it. Go ahead, lead the offense the way you're supposed to, man. So
exactly.
I think that's a foregone conclusion. Real quick, Big B, good morning. He goes, good morning, gentlemen. I'm headed to Kansas City this week for some business and a little golf playing with some of the guys who are diehard Missouri fans. So I'll be sporting my Husker gear. I promise you that. You guys love the show. This season's going to go. Big Brad. Brother, appreciate you. Big B, travel safe down there, man. Represent the Huskers well down there and kick some tail, maybe win some skins on the course as well. That's always makes it fun. You guys, real quick, before we dive into Nebraska football, if you're Florida State, of course, Florida State drops the game over there in Ireland to Georgia Tech. That was a great football game.
First off, how great was it that Nebraska wasn't playing on week 0?
Oh, I loved it. That game is, if you win, fine, but if you lose, because
think about it. So there was that stretch where it was like Nebraska was in Ireland. Nebraska then had to play week 0 on a Friday against Illinois in 2021. It was like, gosh, this is nice that Nebraska doesn't have to be the biggest team playing on Saturday in the country where everybody's watching.
True that.
It was very nice. It was very nice. So Viva Stadium.
I think they're going back next year, the year after that. They're going back to Ireland. I know that much.
Nothing's worse.
Nebraska.
Nothing's worse than coming back from the state fair 0-2. That's the worst.
Hey, AG, you must know something that we don't know.
Yeah, I do. So just saying, they'll be back.
Okay, well, okay.
Breaking news.
I would not take that game.
Play the sounder.
Well, they still obviously still have time to like you say, AD, to turn it down, but it's on some people that I know is on the list. So it's every 3 to 4 years they're going Europe or somewhere in Ireland or Europe, somewhere in Europe. So
would you, Raff? Do you want that game?
Oh, it depends who we're playing. I think. I mean,
man, give it to me.
If it's going to be
that game.
If it's a top-notch game 1. Having to travel, all that other stuff you got to deal with. I don't know. I think I'd rather want it at home, but as long as they don't have to give up a home game. I guess that's my thing. I get so upset with these NFL teams that I understand you want to expand the game, but when you take away a home game from your team, I think you have these big crazy stadiums over here, and here you're only using them maybe 8 times so I feel like you kind of punish your home team's fans by taking them away. I mean, you got a lot of people out there that have attended. Like, I'm sure you got your Packers fans up there, Ahman. You probably got some fans that have probably attended like 40 consecutive years of home games. And then I'm not sure, is the game in Mexico, is it considered a home game? Brazil, is that considered a home game?
I mean, well, they're not really wearing green. I know that much. So I can't tell who's going to be the home or the away team between Philly and Philly and Packers. But yeah, that was a big deal. A lot of fans didn't like when they went over to Ireland a few years ago, or France or England somewhere last year or 2 years ago. So, but that, I mean, for one, it's real easy to say. I mean, it's tough love. Basically, it's look, if you own the team or you own the league, you can do what you want. Unfortunately, we don't. So you got to roll with the NFL and how they set the schedules. And I say, look, you put me on the moon, I'm playing football. Okay, that's just how ready my team is going to be. So Matt Rule is going to have that team to play anywhere. If it is in Ireland the next couple of years or England, those guys will be ready to play. And that's how that's the mindset you got to have. But for the fans, unfortunately, yes, I do agree with you, Raff, that it is a misnomer. And for the city, right, it loses a lot of money in terms of hotels and this other revenue streamlines that comes in during game day weekend.
Yeah, and look at like this, like say in the next 2 or 3 years. I mean, forward thinking right now, but you might have a game overseas, then you're going to have 2 playoff games, then you're going to have a championship game. I mean, there's a lot of money going into that travel.
Yeah, so home field advantage.
In Dublin in 2025, Kansas State plays Iowa State. It'll be a K-State versus Iowa State Big 12 matchup. There's no game on the books for 2026. August 28th, 2027, Pittsburgh plays Wisconsin.
Ooh,
so there you have it.
A nice matchup. That's a good matchup.
Yeah, so there's your next couple of games scheduled for Aviva Stadium out there.
Aviva Stadium. Yeah.
Looking up, and first of all, Pat always screw up his last name.
McAfee.
Pat McAfee.
You said it, right?
Yeah, me and Nick were watching some of that on ESPN the other day, and I tell you what, man, my man Pat McAfee was there acting a fool, man.
That man was 7 Guinnesses deep within the first hour of his show.
Yeah.
No surprise. No surprise. Yeah. He's a punter. He has nothing else to do.
I'm gonna tell you guys what though. You've got some TV gold right now with Pat McAfee and Nick Saban together.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. They had a good combination this weekend, man. It felt good just to have game.
Was it the game? Was it the Georgia Tech Florida State game?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Gotcha.
Now they're going to College Station this weekend for not College Station. College Station this weekend for Notre Dame and Texas A&M.
Nice.
Good
game. That's going
to
be
really
good. Emmitt Smith's son is one of the running backs for Texas A&M.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, this week so far, looking up, they will most likely release the depth chart today. Nebraska will do that. On Tuesday, the players and the coordinators talk. They'll select certain players and coordinators. They'll meet with the media. That's on Tuesday. Then Thursday, from what I'm reading here, Rule was going to have his final media appearance before the UTEP game. And then obviously, Nick, Nebraska high school action begins, man.
Yep,
on
this Friday.
man.
Here we go.
It begins on
That's
Friday,
right.
man.
That's right.
So
Friday. We got Lincoln Lutheran, Lincoln Christian this Friday night.
Yes. So
Battle for the sword.
It's going to be a big week, man. It's a big week.
They're also doing some cool situation with that game specifically that I need to find it here. So, of course, and I can't. So they're they're selling T-shirts for a cause. Somebody within one of the programs, one of the high schools, has somebody close to them battling cancer. And they're doing a T-shirt drive for them where you can purchase T-shirts. I'm going to find more information. I'll post it on my socials coming up in the next couple of days, but just to let people know. But it's a really cool. There's stories within the story on Friday night. So.
Well, I tell you what, for football action starts collegiately again on Thursday. You have Western Carolina at North Carolina State. That'll be obviously at 6 o'clock. And you got Murray State versus Missouri, 7 o'clock p.m. game. Linwood versus Kansas at 7 o'clock on ESPN Plus, and then at 8 o'clock, that's going to be a game. Southern Utah, then probably won't be a good game, but who knows? Southern Utah versus Utah, just because it's interstate rival. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. Friday, Temple takes on OU at 6. Now here's Saturday. I'm not going to read all of them because it's just actually we have
a lot of games on Saturday.
Yes, there's a ton of them. And the ones that. The top games that are coming on, the top 10 games to watch week 1. Number 1, Georgia Georgia plays Clemson.
Ooh, good matchup.
That is going to be a game right there. Then you have, of course, Notre Dame versus A&M.
Yep.
Okay.
Shout out to the Fighting Irish.
Mm-hmm. You got Penn State and West Virginia, and these two teams hate each other.
They do.
There's some deep. It almost as worse as Penn State.
Border battles. A little border
Absolutely.
battle.
Because you can actually, there's been times I've flown into West Virginia to go to Pittsburgh because the airport's not very far from there, but it was cheaper. But that was one of the scariest airports I've ever flown into. It's basically on a AG. It's like on a big boulder, the runway. It's a little leery when you're taking off out of there. Then you got Miami versus Florida. Miami versus Florida week 1 as well.
Yeah, that game. I say that matchup hasn't had the mystique as it used to. The talent wise, it just has not. All the Florida games. So Florida State, Florida State, Miami, all the back and forth Florida. Because I remember as a kid watching those games, even when I was in school, I would play our game and tune in to their game because they were probably the night game. Yeah, watch Florida State and Miami go at it.
Potentially the storyline for that one is you have two coaches that are probably on the hot seat, right?
Yes,
so
you
have Billy Napier, the former Louisiana Lafayette coach, on the hot seat at Florida, and then you also have Mario Cristobal that ever since he mishandled and mismanaged the late game time during Georgia Tech last year. Yeah, ever since that, he has not been a fan favorite down in Miami. So you have two coaches that are certainly fighting for his job.
Yeah, he is a homeboy for there. Absolutely.
Yeah, he played there. He was an offensive lineman back in the 90s. So, late 80s.
It's some bad taste in their mouth with that game last year. You got LSU versus USC.
That's a nice matchup.
It's going to be interesting to see. I'm interested to see USC's defense this year, you guys. Yeah. They're going to be tested week 1.
And so it's going to be. So by the time we get to them in November, it's going to be interesting how that defense is going to be settled. Are they going to be shell shocked, or are they going to be fine tuned and iron sharpens iron, and be like, we're going to have one hell of a game to move the ball offensively. So it's going to be interesting. Nice little keep a tag on that and watch that throughout the season for USC.
I think another thing to kind of take into account for that LSU game as well is that they don't have Jaden Daniels, right? So I think LSU's defense is going to be very, very good this year. I think they have the one guy that just got awarded number 7, which is a big deal at LSU. I'm blanking on the name. But anyway, I just looking at the quarterback position, Jaden Daniels is gone, and now it's Gavin Nussmeier is their starting quarterback, and so it's going to be a big opportunity for Nussmeier or Nussmeier. But they don't have Jaden Daniels. They don't have the second overall pick on their in their offense anymore. So LSU's got some things to prove. The other guy, I mean, LSU and USC, Lincoln Riley, right? Not very comfortable right now, but as AD mentioned, their defense, they went out and hired the UCLA defensive coordinator. And so it's going to be very, very interesting to see how USC does it. Also ushering in a new quarterback in Miller Moss. I think a lot of people are getting the rose-colored glasses with Miller Moss at times because he had a 6 touchdown performance in the bowl game. I saw a list, and this is for engagement purposes only, that he was ranked as the 4th best quarterback in the Big Ten Conference. I was somewhat surprised to see that. Had 6 touchdown passes in the bowl game last year, but would be surprised if we're looking back and going Miller Moss is one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten.
Well, I tell you what, 7 o'clock on August 29th. This is Thursday night. That's the next one on the list here, man. CU versus North Dakota State. And I'm telling you right now, fellas, North Dakota State will be a team I would not want to miss. I don't know if I'd want to mess with them the first game of the year. Thoughts, guys? Because I'm going to think. Here's what I think with Colorado. I know we don't address Colorado a whole lot. I mean, it's college football news, et cetera, but I don't like talking about the other. I mean, it's news. I get that. At the same time, I think personally, Colorado is going to come out like with their hair on fire, or they're going to come out and just be on fire and the thing's going to blow up. I don't think there's any midway with Colorado this year. Either they're going to be a team to be reckoned with, or they're going to be a team to where the people are jumping out of there like the Titanic.
Yep, I agree with you, AD. I agree totally with you. I think it's either one way or the other. They either come out, they'll be firing on all cylinders, or it's going to be a complete, I mean, like you said, it'll be like Titanic, or it's going to be like jump off, jump ship.
Yep. AG, what you think? Nick, what do you guys think on that, man?
Go ahead, AG.
Well, they already had one coach leave, right? So,
yeah.
Can you hear me? Am I breaking up?
They've had a few coaches leave.
I saw it. Yeah, I would say, we already got one coach that's left Colorado. So that might be a red flag right there, or a yellow flag, whatever, to kind of forewarn what be coming. But win cures everything, but they got to win. So that's one thing that all these things got to do in Colorado. They know that. They have a big target on their back, and they put it there personally because, the way Deion coaches, the way he is. So, and he knows that. And so right now, hopefully things can turn on up where they have wins, and then coaches can get the respect, and then the players can obviously earn it as well on the football field and not be in a place where you got guys leaving, because then that is not a program. That's going to be a program back in flux like it was before Coach Sanders came in and with his staff.
I think for me, guys, and before we go to break, is that when we see North Dakota State and surprising Power 5 teams in the early parts of the year, I was thinking about this the other day. Who have they been playing against? It was against Kansas State. It was against Minnesota. A couple of other North Carolina, I think, got a game in there one time. But what my point is, they're going to see a completely different style of a Power 5 team than what they've found success against in the last couple of years. Minnesota was a ground and pound, slow the pace down, take our time, methodical type of offense. Kansas State is the same way, maybe with a little bit more dynamic ability. Colorado's not, right? Colorado's going to try to be flashy. They're going to try to be quick. They have a mobile quarterback who throws the ball really, really well. I mean, that's just the honest truth with Shedeur Sanders. I'm interested to see how North Dakota State responds to that, because we know that when the tempo is slower, when the teams aren't trying to rush and speed it up, and that pace of play maybe plays more into the hands of North Dakota State, North Dakota State's dangerous. North Dakota State upsets teams a lot at the Power 5 level. Now, this is a different type, a different style, a different just feel around a program and opponent that they're facing at the Power 5 level early on in the season. North Dakota State's going to have to figure out a way to adjust to that. I still think it's going to be a close game, but I also wouldn't be surprised to see us over time realize, okay, you know what? The speed of Colorado, the ability just to get right back up onto the line, that type of thing, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe that affect North Dakota State in the third, fourth quarter.
Starts to wear
and it starts to wear them down just because they don't have the ability to just go like Shedeur and the guys do.
Yeah. And that's what you want to find out, as a team, right? North Dakota State picks these, or whoever, how they pick the schedule for these teams, because we went through the same thing, AD. When I remember my sophomore year going into that season, we wanted to, I know Coach Osmer said we wanted to play. It was somebody that didn't want to play us in the kickoff classic in '96. I can't remember who it was. But it was somebody in a Power 5 conference. It was either Tennessee or Florida or Miami or something like that that didn't want to play us. And I guess back then we were that team, but every game is a challenge. And that's like, if you're gonna find out where your program is at, you got to go out there and play other teams.
You do.
You got to, and not worry about the score line. Like, are we gonna be? What we have? It says right now the line is 30 points, but so what? These players, as a college coach, we're giving these players an experience because if they want to play in a professional league, they're gonna find out right away if they can handle it playing against these top tier teams. So you got to do this. Or North Dakota State, from the Coach Bowl when he coached there, he brought in Nebraska's scheme of offense. So run, pound and ground like we grew up watching. So the head coach now, Tim Polasek, might still be doing that same skill or same play style. Being right now, they were 5 and been for bowl records 5-1 in the last few years, last 6-7 years. So that's something where that team has a lot of confidence going to be playing on the road, not far from home. North Dakota is not that far from Colorado, so it's not a long trip. So I believe those players are going to be ready to go. So it's going to be interesting to watch that game. So I say Colorado better be ready and not let them slip up and get punched in the throat by the Bison. So
I'd assume
that's what I would be saying.
North Dakota State's probably getting a paycheck too, probably, I would guess, for this game.
Oh yeah, sure. All the teams, yeah. So beautiful for the school, but then even for the players, they could try to get better against a good team.
Yeah, it's going to be a game to where I'm like I said, I'm excited to see what with the previous games we talked about, what USC's defense is going to look like against LSU. How Colorado, like I said, Colorado to me is either they're going to be 100 or 0. I don't think there's going to be much in between room. We come back, we got some more scores to discuss. Unknown Texter says 0778. Why aren't more people talking about Kirk Ferentz getting suspended for recruiting violations? We actually did address that.
We did. We hit that up.
We discussed that because right now, Unknown Texter, it's not said if the NCAAs did this or is this a self-imposed.
Yes.
So
they jumping ahead of the 8 ball. They might be jumping ahead of the 8 ball.
Who's Kirk Ferentz?
Yeah, so we'll see what
happens. It's French, right? That's got to be a French last name.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with him. We'll see what happens with that. Well, folks, we got some more college football to discuss, also some NFL news, but the rest of these top 10 games will be going on. Top ones to watch. It's The Drive. It's Monday. It's the first day of school for here at the UNL students. Good to see them all back and all the activity and action. 93.7 Ticket. We'll be right back.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Are you looking for a new spot to relax and unwind? The Post, located on the south side of the Telegraph District on the corner of 20th and N Street, is perfect for a group hangout or a relaxing evening. The Post has plenty of exciting events open to the public, like Whiskey Wednesday and poker tournaments on Sundays. Looking for a spot for a private event? Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Kawasaki dealership. Score up to $2,000 off the brand new Kawasaki Ridge. Built for work or play, the Kawasaki Ridge takes off-road comfort to a whole new level. Rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of August. On or off-road, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of motorcycles and side-by-sides in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping. Thrift camping is saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER. You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Alcohol has strained our relationship. Drinking too much can cause harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, we will save our relationship. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA. Early break.
I got criticized for people saying, this is not a punishment. I did not get the sleeper car. I could have really gone bougie here. I'm going to buy the sleeper car, have nobody near me, and sleep peacefully on this train. No, I took the common
You're
seat.
with the people.
I took the common
You were with
seat.
the people.
That's right. You're damn right.
Thank you.
In the common seat.
You're damn right I was.
I was.
You're damn right. You're damn right I was.
Early break from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back. Quick little NFL news before we hop back to college real quick. Juju Smith-Schuster.
What was
that? What was that? Huh?
Juju, if y'all would just
How about
relax.
that? I started to interrupt AD. We just had a fire truck and an ambulance drive by.
Yeah.
They were listening to us.
Oh, they gave us a thumbs up?
They gave us a thumbs up, pointed to the
Appreciate
radio.
y'all.
Shout out
Nice.
to
There we go. We're doing our jobs right, fellas.
Absolutely.
Shout out to
Doing
the
our
first
jobs
responders.
right.
Appreciate y'all. Juju Smith-Schuster signed back with the Chiefs.
There he is.
Reported that he is back with the Chiefs, and you think about what all the Chiefs still have coming back already. They are going to, and the guy is going to hop right in the system. There's no learning curve there. He already knows what's going on. So he's a plug and play type receiver. So Juju Smith-Schuster signs back with the Kansas City Chiefs, and you think about all the toys that Mahomes already has. It's like, good gosh, here they go again.
Yep.
Here they go again. So I know my neighbor Eric Fuentes, he's happy because he texted me something about it earlier. His beloved Chiefs fan. So yeah, KC is going to be tough. That's the bottom line, Chief.
Hey, Raff, I want you to think about this wide receiver room. All right. I specifically want you to think about it, Raff.
All right. Tim Patrick, Marvin Mims, Cortland Sutton, Devon Vile.
I'm going to be honest with you, Raff. I took Cortland Sutton in my fantasy football draft just because I looked around and I said, okay, there's no other good wide receivers on that roster, so he's going to be the only one that gets some catches.
Wow, that's a shot.
I just named 5
shots fired. That's all I gotta say.
I guess you guys are missing out. The Broncos went 3-0 in the preseason. I mean, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's preseason.
Yeah, I don't mean squat.
We talking about preseason, Raph. I had just had this conversation with my wife.
Did you guys see the statistic that the Giants didn't throw a single touchdown pass all preseason?
Yeah, that's not good either.
Hey, AG, take your own advice. It's just preseason.
Yeah,
it's just preseason.
Okay. This is how preseason works. For the good teams, it's just practice for the young players. But for teams like the Giants that's been struggling, they want to see anything in preseason. Trust me. When they have to see some progress from last season, and preseason will count for a team like the Giants and any other team in that situation. I mean, in that situation.
Yeah, I feel bad for Wandale and Malik Neighbors right now, just because like
they're making Dan look good, like any quarterback. Neighbors had some hell of a catches in preseason ball so far, and it's like,
and they allowed Saquon to walk.
Hey. Business.
Oh my gosh!
They want to discount the running back, but go ahead. Now Saquon was in a nice little spot.
Yeah,
getting in Philly, getting his cheesesteak, and go get the ball. Yeah. The only thing I wish he had for that situation was Kelsey was still there as a leader.
Yeah, that's right. You have Cam Jurgens though.
Yeah, you got Cam coming in. Good replacement. Just like man, but still he's gonna be good. Saquon. Woo-wee.
There you go.
I liked him at Penn State. Now I'm like him in. He's back in Philly. He's back in Pennsylvania. You see, he's back. Even though it's not his home state, he's back. He's back. Kind of like home. It's kind of like home. Back home.
There you go. All right. Well,
Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be some more games that is going to make me just be attached to the television all day Saturday, because also a big game coming up is Oklahoma State takes on South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits. And I'm telling y'all right now, North Dakota State and South Dakota State are two teams that a lot of teams do not want to mess with in game one.
Well, South Dakota State was undefeated last year also. I mean, they won the FCS championship. So, however, Oklahoma State, best running back in the country, Ollie Gordon.
Absolutely.
Ollie Gordon is a problem. Yep.
He's a problem.
I
think that's going to be
1,700 yards, almost 300 carries last year. Wow.
Yeah. He's the truth. Yeah. You got North Carolina versus Minnesota. I think that game could be interesting to see what goes down there as well. So that's going to be a great game. And then you have another one, Florida State, Boston College. Boston College is a team that if Florida State has not gotten over the hangover of Georgia Tech, they better quickly, because Boston College, you better come with your helmet strapped on every time you play BC.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line, because them boys going to come ready to play.
Yeah.
And they
might have lag. They definitely going to have lag, jet lag from that trip.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that they lost. So that's going to be just they got to get their minds right, get their bodies ready to go, get a lot of sleep to be ready.
Yeah, that game is going to be insane, man. It's going to be insane. Real quick, this just came across on 3. According in Vegas, the cheapest and most expensive tickets. The cheapest one they found is $136. They say by game time, $2,400.
Oh,
I'm like, what is this? The Super Bowl?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Man,
I'm good. I don't want to play it. I don't want to go.
College NFL ball. That's what's going on. People lose their mind here in America.
Yeah, that is insane.
Like soccer over in Europe, over in Asia, and everywhere else, South America, Central America. They lose it.
Rafferty, let me ask you this. Did you watch your Broncos yesterday?
Oh, I caught bits and pieces of it. They played good, but they didn't play any starters or anything. So
no,
it's just that amazing depth that they have. So, I mean,
you must be hot from yesterday, a little heat stroke action.
Yeah. You must have watched.
Yeah. It's that depth that they're building. I mean, those second, third strings, they were playing like they're Super Bowl contenders. So,
hey, you better watch out. Jared Stidham's not too happy. He's not the starting quarterback.
Yeah, I had a feeling he probably would not be, because remember last year at the end of the year when they were interviewing him, he's like, "This is my team. I'm taking this team over." And so I'm sure he's a little. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do today, actually, because I'm seeing like a lot of like releases and stuff like that. If they release him and keep Zach Wilson, because I'll tell you what, Zach Wilson had a great preseason, and I know that Sean Payton really likes his tools. So it'll be really interesting for Denver to see if they keep 3 quarterbacks or if they give Stidham his release or what happens there, because I'm sure they don't want to cause any commotion or any upheaval within that quarterback room. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Well, and yet Bo Nix is also, I mean, real talk, Bo Nix is still a rookie too.
Exactly.
There's that piece to it as well.
With an asterisk. Rookie with an asterisk.
He played a few years in college. We're good.
Subpar Hacker did ask, any idea how Zane Flores at Oklahoma State is doing? Haven't heard about him. So his situation, unfortunately, stalled a little bit. They have a 6th or 7th year quarterback in Alan Bowman. Seventh, yeah. Decided to come on back for another year of college, he's going to be Oklahoma State's starting quarterback. So Alan Bowman did not have a good Big 12 championship game last year, but Alan Bowman is your Oklahoma State starting quarterback. Zane Flores just a little lower on the depth chart, and the Oklahoma State Mike Gundy going with experience over potential.
Well, here's the deal too, you guys. We all know this. It's a long season. Injuries happen. Sometimes guys get in a groove. Sometimes a guy goes out there and makes some unwise decisions. That's why I think, again, you bring this back to Nebraska, y'all. It is imperative that we have the depth that we have at quarterback. And I say depth somewhat with an asterisk too, because let's be honest, you guys, Raul and Kalen have not played a single down of college football. That's just the bottom line. Harburg is the only guy that's got any experience of starting. So we're going to need all those guys and all the running backs we have. Ramir, Emmett Johnson, all those guys. We're going to need everybody who's busy, because it's such a long season, man. Injuries are going to happen. Guys will get in flows, etc. So we're going to need all the depth we can get. So it's going to Okie State. That situation could change after week 1.
You're right.
You have no idea. That guy comes out and throws a few picks, a few unwise decisions. Next thing you know, next man up. Next man is up. Folks, when we come back, we got the RGT, the 80 edge adjustment, and it's a Monday. It's game week. Here from the Drive, 93.7.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in August. Try their chocolate chip banana bread muffins for a great summer breakfast, or enjoy a bagel with pesto cream cheese. Don't forget the Joe Card membership. Unlimited drip coffee for just $8.95 per person per month. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
You're counting on your team to win, so why not prove it? By placing your bets at Warhorse Sportsbook. Their win is your win. Put your money where your mouth is on nearly every sporting event. Use the Warhorse app to check odds and build your bets before placing your wagers in person at Warhorse Casino, including live in-game betting. No bets, no glory. Wagers may only be placed on Nebraska-based teams when played outside the state of Nebraska. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through September 2nd, enjoy Labor Day specials like 8-ounce USDA choice whole beef brisket for $3.99 per pound and Wagyu brisket for $12.99 per pound. Fresh Duroc whole pork butt for $2.88 per pound, extra meaty loin back ribs for $3.88 per pound, and fresh cut chicken wings for $4.88 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Alcohol has strained our relationship. Drinking too much can cause harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, we will save our relationship. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
HealthLink is elevating the human experience with holistic health, weight loss, nutrition, fitness, and wellness solutions. They offer one-on-one health coaching while personalizing nutrition and wellness plans for structure and simplicity. HealthLink provides nutritious foods such as high-protein entrees, meal replacement snacks, and supplements. But that's not all. If you mention 93.7 The Ticket, you'll get a 5% discount on your order and $20 off your first month if you start a HealthLink subscription. Find your missing link with HealthLink today on the southeast corner of 70th and Pioneers or by phone at 402-858-9356.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
Still using that old, outdated office phone system? You need better. At Hamilton, we offer solutions for the modern office. Whether you have an office full of staff or your employees work remotely and are on the go, seamless call handling is important. Elevate your communication and connect seamlessly with clients and staff with Hamilton Business Phone Systems. Choose better and hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. Husker Nation, your women's basketball team is gearing up for another incredible season, and you can be right in the heart of the action. Get your season tickets today and guarantee your spot for another year of Husker dominance. Witness every key basket, every clutch steal, and celebrate every victory with the most dedicated fans in the nation. Don't wait. Head over to huskers.com/tickets and secure your seat for this unforgettable season. Go Big Red.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, we are back. We are back. Rubber Duck. Glad we got that Chiefs information out to you, man. Good to hear from you, brother. It's been a little bit. It's good to see you back, man. Good to see you back.
Little recruiting news broke over the break. 2026 class of 2026, number one offensive tackle in the class, Jackson Cantwell, out of the state of Missouri, is going to be in town for the Colorado game here in a couple of weeks. So still 2 recruiting classes away, but Jackson Cantwell out of Nixa, Missouri, I believe is how you pronounce it. Nixa, Missouri. He has his visit set for this fall. Nebraska, the first official visit for him this season and it's for the Colorado weekend. That Colorado weekend shaped to be a big recruiting weekend. You're going to have 5-star athlete of the 2025 class, number 1 athlete in that class, Michael Terry III, visiting. It looks like it's going to be a Nebraska versus Texas battle for Michael Terry. And then in that same weekend, you'll have the number 1 offensive tackle on campus, Jackson Cantwell, for the class of 2026.
I like the fact that Nebraska, Coach Rule and company are going after these guys early. They're starting these recruiting process early. They're letting them make known that, hey, you can be a part of something we're building here. And so I like to see those guys get in early, get the early visits, man.
I mentioned that Michael Terry, it's going to be a battle between Nebraska and Nebraska and Texas. Excuse me. Well, there's an assistant coach at Texas, and this goes to that point, AD. And I think I mean you give Texas the edge for Michael Terry III. He's from the state of Texas. I believe he's from San Antonio. But there's an assistant coach on Texas's staff that's been recruiting him since 8th grade. There's been a relationship there for the last 5 years for him. So that might win out some things here in the next couple of weeks and months as Michael Terry III makes his decision. But ultimately, Nebraska's right there. And once again, we're talking about Nebraska battling the blue bloods of the current generation of Oregon and Alabama and Texas and
Ohio State.
Schools, Ohio State. Some schools with some major NIL opportunities and potential for some of these players. Nebraska's right up there. So, I suppose that's a feather in the cap, if you will.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rafferty, what you got, my man?
All right. First off, just let everyone know that this segment is proudly sponsored by Florio's Italian Restaurant, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders or get any type of catering that you might need. All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take, proudly sponsored by Cigars Lounge, 800 Q Street. Go on there anytime between 12 and 5 p.m. Let them know you listen to The Drive and 93.7 The Ticket, and you can get 15% off your tab. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Link to Literacy and the Wordstock event that took place on Saturday. By all accounts, it sounds like it was very successful. It's just so cool to see so many people that are so selfless and care so much about the youth and just, putting books in kids' hands. It's so awesome. And that you guys are Ralph's Good Take for all the great things that you do.
Love it, man. Love it. Big shout out to the whole team at Link to Literacies for such a great cause and just great awareness about the importance of literacy. And it does matter. It definitely does matter.
It was a great turnout. It was a really, really good turnout on Saturday. It was fun.
Great to hear. Great. I know they put in a lot of hard work. Larson and the whole the entire team.
Yeah,
they're at Linked Literacy. So a big shout out to that, Nick, and for you for going out there and helping out with that, man.
Oh yeah, it was all of us. It was
Absolutely.
good. We were good.
Absolutely. Entire team. Well, folks, 80 attitude adjustment today is, man, be present. That's what I want to say is be present. My mom's birthday is today. She'd have been 82 years old if she was around today. But birthdays in the past would have been easy just to mourn and miss. But it's kind of like when my brother's birthday a couple weeks ago, August 13th. Celebrate their lives by living yours to the fullest, but be present. And there are times where it's a lot harder than others. But being present doesn't mean always feeling the best. Being present just meaning feel what you feel. That's the key thing. I think we hear about, well, just be present today, be intentional. Sometimes being present intentional, man, you have to feel what you feel, because if you ignore it, then you create another problem. So feel what you feel, be present. Happy birthday to my mama, 82 years old today, man. AG, what you got, brother?
Man, to follow that up, there is no struggle. If there's no struggle, there is no progress. Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass. So. One of my favorite, man. One of my favorite. AG, I've used that a lot over the years as well, man. That's for sure. That's for sure.
A lot of coaches going to be using it this weekend too. So
I need to do this on the text line. Somebody said, "Hold up, I gotta check this. Did you say are you saying Oregon is a blue blood or a new blood?" That's what I meant. That's what I was saying. Is that in this current state of college football, Oregon is a team that looks like a national championship contender. That's what I meant. Is where we know that they have unlimited NIL resources. We know that they have great facilities. We know everything that Oregon offers, and so that's why you look at them as one of the top echelon teams in current college football.
They're going to be a dangerous squad for sure.
There you go.
Raff, take us home, my man.
All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Be nice to each other, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet.